Twitch. It's PU2 ASU. I've got the crew here. We're ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons. It's been a while. For you guys who do not know me, I'm PU2 ASU.
We're in Roscoe, so it's about to be
She's back! Guest viewer on the stream, everyone. Kate, tell us about Taylor Swift.
I'm just going to mute myself for a little while. I don't know what's happening over here.
For context, Twitch, I was trolling her during the break, and she got me back in a big way. So that's Kate, everybody. Shabbat. So welcome. This is Dungeons and Dragons on the Tuesday night. It's been a minute. We've all got things going on. I think I was the last canceled by being sick, and I'm still getting over that. So we try.
Thanks for that.
I know. Who gets sick and shows up on the stream? Who does that? No one I know. So now we're back.
Is that one of them computer viruses?
It is.
It was.
Did PS Zombie de-age?
He did.
Yeah.
Bro, I shaved my beard, yeah.
He's ready for Dragon Con.
That's right. For Dragon Con, I'm cosplaying Geralt from Witcher. I'm going to dye my hair and everything. But
Nice.
I decided to preview my face to see how good or bad it was, because I knew I'd have to shave my beard for it. And I'm like, there's still like a month of time left to desperately lose weight if my face is disgusting. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought, but yeah, you could always be leaner.
Preview my face is an interesting phrase. I like that.
Well, I'd had a beard for so long, I didn't know what it looked like.
Yeah. You scare yourself. You walk past a mirror and you're just like, oh, who's a stranger?
Yeah, the kids didn't like it. My younger siblings, they were like, you need to grow it back. Kids never liked me to shave.
No. Mine disowned me one time when I shaved. So it's crazy. Kids get used to
Get out of our house, stranger.
Who are you?
Yeah. Well, welcome guys back to the stream. It's been a minute since I've had all these crazy guys on one stream together. So
Ooh-wee.
PS Zombie, you've been getting ready for cosplaying. What else you been into?
A lot of mobile games. I've gotten myself stacked up on a bunch of gacha games, and now I have like an hour and a half worth of dailies to do every day, and it's just like, what have I gotten myself into? So right now I'm suffering through that, and I'm trying to grind Fortnite levels. It's just, there's a lot of work to do out there in the gaming world.
Yep. He's right. A lot of work. Well, that's great. Also on the mobile game train is MK Spectre, who's also here on the stream.
What's up?
He needs to pull his own weight in our guild.
Hey,
He's not
I'm
pulling his
working on
weight.
it. I've been doing more. All right, slow down with that.
What guild do y'all have?
We're on AFK Journey. Mobile.
That's right, viewers. We are not sponsored, but you can play
But you
AFK
can
Journey.
It's not bad. It's kind of fun.
For the close friends, we will tell you that server number so you can be in our guild with us.
Oh.
We need members.
That's right.
Alex, whatever happened with that, bud?
Yeah, Alex.
I can't join the guild. I can't select my own server.
Server number.
I can't pick my own server.
Turn in your geek card.
I'm sorry. I have been grinding out levels in that game. I'm not joined a guild. I did try to
In solidarity, you're just like,
I'm
if I can't join your guild, I'll join the guild.
Fighting. No, I have been trying to grind out levels as Chippy, like I proclaimed when I started, and it's
The
not
Chippy
going
only
well
account.
at all.
For context,
So I would not recommend Chippy.
For context, Twitch, it is a starter hamster that you get in your party. You're from the hamster.
Yeah, he's literally a character who has no skills, which are pretty integral to the game, and it's just so that you don't soft lock the game if you happen to have no other characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. He's
I absolutely
he's not
respect the.
He's not an anythinger.
No, he's really nothing.
Yeah.
He is
We have a
used as
sacrificial-
cannon fodder.
a
Yeah,
tank,
kind of,
but
yeah. Like a human shield
There you go.
situation.
That's
but
what
or an
AFK
shield.
Journey looks like. Cute game.
That's right.
I have certainly been advertised this many times.
That's how I first discovered it, and then I roped everybody else into it. I saw an ad, and I'm like, dang it, is this ad working on me?
I also fell for the ads after some input from PS Zombie, so let the algorithm take you over.
Dang it, I also eat Taco Bell, and they advertise to me all the time. So they've just got my number.
Can you be a lion person?
You can.
Yeah, he's one of the best guys.
My favorite lady does vines. She
It's like teams
ensnares
of
people
5,
with
so
vines.
it's not like you're him, but you can use him.
It's team building.
Well, I've been playing Polytopia on
Yes.
mobile.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Does anyone
one's
else play My Little Universe?
I definitely thought Pony was coming after that.
No, that's a
That
different.
sounds very
Candy
funny.
Crush.
It sounds very
It's
familiar.
kind of like you kind of grind out resources, like it's one of those, but you're basically exploring these alien planets while you do it. It's pretty fun. I would recommend people checking that one out if you got some time to kill.
Sounds like No Man's Sky.
Which apparently had a big update.
It does look a little bit like.
Okay.
Dude, they're still doing updates for that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. They really feel bad about the launch, so they're just pumping out the updates.
Well, they had a bunch of people buy it again. You know, they finally got it working good, so they
Mm-hmm.
got the money to do updates.
Neato.
Cool.
I feel
So-
like they need to take that and just combine it with Destiny, like let's fuse these concepts. Like take a game that has fun gameplay but not so very fleshed out world, and then No Man's Sky just combine it.
That's a good idea.
I want them to do a RTS open world, like procedurally
Like
generated
StarCraft,
somehow.
but in a
That'd be
universe. So
Yeah.
you could have literally billions of troops, just
Yeah.
that would be sick.
Pretty sweet.
You just accidentally wade into enemy territory,
Thank
and there's
you.
just 5 planets of Zerg just all bombarding you.
Yeah. Oh man. Maybe one day.
Someday. So NK Spectre
What's up?
playing Cyberpunk 2, right? Did I?
I've dabbled. Y'all got me hooked on Fortnite, so
Okay,
I've been
yep.
playing quite a bit of that.
Yep.
Always good.
A little bit of Power World.
Nice.
Oh.
I got Starfield's next on the list. I gotta buy it because I had it on Game Pass, and then my Game Pass expired, and then it expired, so I need to actually purchase it for myself. So that's coming up.
That's awesome.
Nice.
We did a lot of grinding of that. Me, MK, PS Zombie, and Thornbro all grinded very hard on Fortnite for a whole weekend, so it was very fun. So now we're all trying to justify not getting the battle pass while getting the battle pass. So
The
Listen,
eternal struggle.
that's
I
right.
got my Fallout armor, my Power armor. I'm happy. If I'm getting anything else, I'm happy. I'm
Dude,
so
I need to
happy.
grind that out.
That's great.
And supposedly the next season is all Marvel, so I might have to get that battle pass.
If Moon Knight's coming back, I'll be super happy.
We'll see.
I need him.
They're
I
pretty
need him.
tight-lipped about what's coming up in the seasons, but I mean we're only a week away at this point.
Yeah, we're not too far. Yeah.
PS Zombie's got the skin tracker app, so you'll be tracking
do.
those skins.
Well, there's some skins I really wanted, and I found there's an app that it records what's up, the update in the store, and then sends you an alert if one of the skins you were tracking shows up.
Hey.
So we'll see.
That's pretty
See if
cool.
we
Good
snag
stuff.
those ultra rares.
Are they or some of those they will show up for a little bit of time?
Some of them will probably never show up again, but yeah, they
Sure.
can be even a year in between.
Oh,
It
wow.
depends on a lot of them because of the licensing agreements are kind
Yeah.
of sticky. But yeah, some
That makes sense.
Pretty cool. Alex, what you been into, man? You've been playing AFK. What else?
Playing some AFK. I've been playing a little bit of Animal Crossing again. I pulled that back out, which has been fun.
Hell yeah.
pulled that back out after a weekend, so that's been nice to just play around on the Switch. And I've also pulled back out Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Cool.
So having some fun just playing around on that. So some older ones, but it's fun to revisit those. So good, nice.
Very cool. Climate changer. What you been into?
Been playing a little Project Zomboid,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
single player, just trying to survive. It's very hard. And a little Noita, and some Beyond All Reason, a little Halo in there too. So, and some Wild Rift.
Halo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just downloaded the update for Wild Rift, but we haven't engaged with it yet.
It looks
So, like,
crazy
big
cool.
one.
Did you
Did they
Yeah.
change the Rift?
Yeah, there's like a giant dinosaur, mecha dinosaur that you can control.
Yeah.
That comes down mid if you take Baron. It's kind of cool.
That's pretty sweet.
And they added some new heroes too.
Need to get on that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm
And
waiting on the
then
ring.
new job, lots of rendering and stuff on my computer, so I can't game as much as I'm setting up an 8-hour rendering,
You're
before-
using all
Yeah.
your processing power on renders.
Yeah.
The computers.
Well, that's the nice thing about Project Zomboid is it takes about as much
Yeah.
power as a Super Nintendo, so
Yeah.
nice to play while
Super
other things are
optimized.
downloading.
That's right.
Apparently, if you stay alive for a little while, a helicopter flies over, and then all the zombies go crazy. So just keep that in mind. If you survive 2 or 3 days, you gotta be prepared.
Oh, crap.
That's
what's
about
the
as
game?
far as I got.
Good to know.
The game's mean because you just spawn in and they're like, "You've got a broken leg." Like,
Have
why?
y'all ever played Risk of Rain?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
So
I got that on the
I've-
Switch.
you
I've
know,
been playing that.
dude, I had it on PC, and me and a friend. I mean, I had a decent PC. Like, no, I wouldn't say high end, but I'd say solid mid to upper. And it's like it's a low poly game. It's a really simple game. Not even 3D. And towards the end, with all the enemies flooding on the screen, it crashed my computer.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm just
it's
like,
very
how did-
poorly optimized.
I was like, how did you manage that? I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Just enough
Yeah, it's
units.
infamous for crash.
Either you die or we'll kill your computer.
Right. Your
Yep.
choice.
Did my my video get bumped from the screen, bud?
You did.
It came,
You popped in and out. You popped out
Huh.
and then it popped back, and now it's gone again.
I think maybe my internet hiccuped because I also on my end I saw like a lag, so
Okay.
it must have been my internet goofing.
Weird.
I think maybe I do.
I've had issues with them lately.
I'm at my parents' house.
Maybe I'll leave your name tag there in the ether between the frames. Maybe you'll pop back in your same spot. Because when you popped out, Climate Changer and MK kind of went together, and then you popped back into place. So I'll just leave it there for right now. For me, getting sick was not fun. Played a lot of when I was sick, Pigman 4. I've been grinding on that a lot. It's been very fun. And then we were talking about earlier. I said in this economy, just in our riffing that we did before we went live, and I said, oh, I got a story about that. And I was like, but I'll save it to the stream. So now's a good time to insert said story. So we were at Chick-fil-A, and my kids were being wild, and we were getting ready to leave. And like older people that are trying to relate to kids, but it's a little awkward sometimes. They were trying to open the door for the kids because I was behind the kids and we were all trying to get out, and he was like, it's 25 cents a kid, 25 cents to get out or whatever. And the kids were very confused about what was happening, did not understand this. And I just said, 25 cents in this economy? The man is probably still laughing about that. He thought it was so funny. And I was just trying to do a one-liner and then get out the door, but he was like, it was like, that's a good one. And he was like really into it, so this was pretty funny.
He is on an old person stream at this moment, telling that.
Yes. That's being rehashed time and time again.
For the rest of the month.
So
Get in here! You gotta hear this joke.
It's so good. So you never know whose day you'll bright up. Is I guess the moral of that story. I was trying to get my kids out the door, and I wasn't even thinking about it. And now he's got a joke for the day. This is great. Cool. I guess it's about time to play this game, y'all. We've been riffing for about 20 minutes because we haven't spent a lot of time together lately. So this is what happens. Is we just hash it out on stream about our weeks and stuff. So, okay. So we are playing a homebrew. We keep losing PS Zombie though. You back, PS Zombie? He's not. He's in Mumble, but he's not talking. He's silent in Mumble.
Don't worry, I'll control his character.
Nice.
Body shield all the way.
Yeah, IT
We shake turns
issues.
making the wildest
Your
decisions.
character is free for everybody to control.
Shield.
This would be very dangerous in this next scene for us to have control.
So he looks like he's back in the channel. So do we have you, PS Zombie? Are you back on the stream? Oh, his camera's up.
He's on.
You had to
Stream
switch
cam.
places with climate change. Oh, I had to switch the things again. Oh,
He's happy you're back.
then he left.
Which characters?
I mean, I would too if I'd gotten that welcome.
That wasn't me being angry. That was my strong bad impression. The PS Zombie back on the straight.
So did y'all have a cleaning fee at the Airbnb?
Heck no, we didn't.
Tore it up? Okay.
Nope.
It was a
They
cool
paid us.
house.
We left it spotless.
It went
true.
wild.
Man.
They left us a check on the porch for like $1,500.
They really did. It was just an old check for no reason.
Oh, wow.
We tried to play if we would have
Y'all are
had you, we would have had you, we would have had a 6-person Dune game, but we just had a 5-person Dune game. So we don't know what chaos a 6-person Dune, the board game, would bring. We just know what a 5-person
That's a really
chaos.
good game.
It was fun. My first time playing.
It was super fun.
Hey, can you guys hear me at all?
Yay! He's
There
back.
he is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm about to go again because we're gonna have to restart our internet over here. So I'll be in and
No.
out for a second.
Okay.
But I'm gonna see if I can pop on a hotspot. And
All right. Then I want to
there
start
was-
my Dune the board game filibuster.
Was anybody the Harkonnens?
Harkon was
Oh.
Alex, and he got
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
nuke happy. He got a hand on
did.
on a nuke, and was just being very wild with it. Pretty
It was-
unpredictable. That
It was really fun.
And the best part, like the next turn, y'all became allies
yeah.
after he messed you up. It was great.
And then I made you pay for everything, and we still lost.
Yeah.
So that was the best part for me.
That's right. I was the Emperor. MK was the Fremen.
Fremens.
Cool.
He kept saying how poor he was, but then
I was
ended
so
up being
poor.
very not poor,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
no.
interesting
I made
turn
a
of
really
events.
good alliance.
good.
Yeah.
I was very
Did
quiet.
you
y'all-
control the spice?
I did.
He did control the
No,
spice.
not
Can
really.
y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
PS Zombie. PS Zombie
we'll try.
was
I hear
the Paul Atreides faction, the what did you ever call it? Or something?
Atreides.
Atreides, there we go.
House of Trading.
And Thornbow was the Spicing Guild. All we needed was the Witch Ladies. That was the only faction not played.
I had a lot of precognition abilities,
which is nice.
I could like see things before they happened,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
including the Shy Halud.
Yep. He tried to initiate fights between me and Alex, so that was fun.
And it worked.
Yeah, I got on the
badass.
back foot pretty quick, and then just started pestering.
So, this has been PU2Cu's Filibuster on Dune the board game. Check it out; it's pretty fun. Okay. Since we got PS Zombie back for now, I'll go ahead and do a recap of what we've been playing. We've been playing a homebrew campaign called Piece of Eight, which is inspired off the great One Piece anime. If you've seen it or know what it's about, we have a lot of nods and sort of lore parallels to the show. So that's kind of what this world is. Specifically, the goal of this campaign is to become the next Buccaneer King. So there is a pirate by the name of Temerian D. Kite, and he has established the Kite Pirates, which the party is members of. And he wants to strive for the top. And in this world, you have to beat all these 100 ranked pirate crews to be able to get to the top. So the whole point of this game, players, is to go from the bottom and work your way up through all the pirate crews to be the number one pirate crew. So that is the goal. That is what you all are. So let's get our introductions from the PU2 Cru for the pirate crew. So PS Zombie, what are you playing in this campaign, Piece of Eight?
Ooh, I am playing Garza, who is a martial arts boy. He's from the Dragon Turtle School, as he often likes to declare as he attacks. He's a cabin boy, so he's obsessed with cleaning. Even though we don't have a ship yet, he just mops up whatever's around, basically. And mechanically, he is a monk.
Very nice.
Something like a karate or kung fu.
All right, I'm going to let the rest of the players introduce themselves while I step away really quick to check in my house because I hear something afoot on the baby monitor. So I'll be right back.
Wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Awesome. I guess I'll go real quick.
Sure.
I am playing Orthos. He is a half-orc. Has a little bit of a mercenary background. He doesn't have anything particular on the ship that he does. He just kind of does whatever needs to be done. And he's really lazy. He doesn't like to do a whole lot of work. Oh, there he goes again. Hey, he's back.
I'm Climate Changer playing Ichibi Harata, the human ranger. And I believe anything worth doing is worth doing right. I can't help it. I'm a perfectionist. And I don't part with my money easily. And will haggle tirelessly to get the best deal possible. Those are some personality traits of mine. I also have a fish friend. A spectral fish. That's what I will call him.
A fishy friend.
Yep.
Friend. And I'll go quickly. So I am playing Gornick. I am a bugbear barbarian. So grew up around the water most of my life, but not particularly handy. Mostly just sort of cynical, and they're really motivated exclusively by making the most profit by doing the least amount of work.
Hell yeah.
We got some lazy boys in the party. Some perfectionists.
We do.
And some lazy people too.
In
It's
a
a
very
good balance, man.
I modeled mine after a guy I know. It's me.
Your captain is a little lazy boy too, so it fits.
Yeah, the lazy pirates.
Okay, so now that we've introduced ourselves, do everybody get chime in on there? Sorry to step away. Okay. Cool. So we got the party here. I'm going to try to time my recap of last session with this music.
Good luck.
I believe in you.
You guys hear it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Last time, the Kite pirates departed Arc Navalis on their way out towards the Pirates' Run to seek shelter and safety from possible Tidal Watch officials coming to the area. After several days' travel, this pirate crew stumbled upon a remote island just outside of the stormy seas of Pirates' Run. At this island, you noticed some scouts that were goblins pirates, and you decided to surprise them and engage with them. After a seemingly difficult fight, you eventually were able to slay each and every goblin pirate, and you found your way to a chest in the middle of the island that the pirate crew was seeking out. Garza went straight for it and opened the chest. In the chest was the covetous, the prize of this world, known as devil fruits. You revealed a bountiful chest full of devil fruits, pop open, and that's where we are now. That was pretty good timing. So, you guys know that we got some devil fruits up in here.
Ooh boy.
I'll do my Cajun gambit. Up in here.
Spoiler.
You're gonna know. Yeah, no, it's a big spoiler. Sorry.
You're gonna remember who I am.
You gonna remember who I is.
That's my
I
show.
love that character.
Oh my gosh. You seen Deadpool yet, Matt?
Mm-mm.
Or MK Spectre? Oh,
Not yet. I need
gotta
to.
get you on that.
That's a good one.
Alright, you should be
So.
looking at the devil fruit chest, yeah? Is everybody looking
Yes.
at it? Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know why it's not showing up on the stream.
Hmm.
Can I get that green one?
Can I get that green one?
Get that
Can
Gotta
I
pet
get
that
it?
dog.
Can I hold it?
Mama,
Can I
pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
And she became a ranger after that.
All right, you guys know that. So canonically, devil fruits are a big thing in One Piece. They give you power ups and all this stuff. So in our version of this anime, in our D&D story, is also devil fruits that give you power ups. So I explained a little bit of how tricky these devil fruits are. So we kind of left it last session where you were kind of thinking it over, seeing what you thought about this. Hey, thank you, Alex, for the sub. Appreciate
I
that.
did that like 10 minutes ago.
Wow. Well, it just came through.
Oh, nice. Well, you're wrong.
Wow. So
Yeah, it must have been loud because I heard it come through on your end.
While we're talking about devil fruits, though, I forgot to post on my socials about this campaign.
Oh,
No.
We
What's-
could have triple the viewers now.
What's nice is that this is exactly what I was going to post about, was the picture of this chest that we're looking at right now. So it's like well timed.
Devil fruit.
Yes.
So
I like
could
the
you
devil's
recap
lettuce.
these fruits, man? Just for a sec.
No.
Um,
I'm just kidding.
Well, there you go.
that's fine. I'm going random.
It's good to know, I guess.
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
Yeah, well, just 1 second. I got, I don't know why. I can't copy and paste. My phone says no. Just trying to copy and paste stuff. It's telling me yeah. This is the second time I want to hit the grunt. I want to start singing the grunge hit song "Cumbersome" because of how cumbersome things are being. I used that already once at work today. That is not cumbersome. That is not.
I was like,
Oh no!
But it
Different
has
than I
become
remember.
cumbersome.
That's right.
Yes.
even pulling up the song "Cumbersome" is cumbersome.
Irony.
Yeah. Oh, we don't
Yeah,
pay the
get to
royalties for this song, though.
Only 5 seconds. And
We
stop.
don't get that.
We can
much.
stream it. It would
I
just
gotta
be the
find
VOD.
the
Get demonetized.
Honestly, this is good for them because what have they been doing lately?
Yeah, be cool.
Yeah. They're like, we need to sue them. No, let it slide. You could use the
To this
publicity.
world. It is
What publicity? You know, from that Twitch channel that has 2 viewers.
The Twitch.
Boss.
Hey, there's 4.
We found the
Oh,
biggest
hell.
hit we could get right now. Send in the lawyers.
They're gonna get that 1 sub that Alex did.
They probably have lawyers.
sorry.
It's probably just one of the band members'
They're
uncles.
taking it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's ours now.
They're just mad that they didn't get skins in Fortnite like Metallica.
Okay.
Yeah, Metallica sued a bunch of their fans a while back, and look what that
Oh,
got.
Metallica loves
Their own
suing their
skins.
fans.
I mean, it's a good way to make, real loyal fans. I'm not going to make any more comments about that because I don't want to get sued.
Lars, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Just trolling
Listen.
random Twitch streams on a Tuesday.
My kid has no idea who Metallica is, what they are, anything. But he saw the Fortnite skin. He's like, I really want this one. And it's Lars. He's like, look at this guy, Dad.
The kid knows what's up.
He's a drummer,
He's 7. He's like, I need that Metallica skin.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
It's like, why don't we
Alright,
wait
let's
for
go
Captain
listen.
America or something?
Okay. Recap on the fruits.
Spider-Man.
Bottom, top right corner is a sweaty, opaque fruit. It's dull in color. It's kind of shrimp colored. And it's the one that's that top right that's kind of like white, pink kind of color.
Mm-hmm.
Just to the up of that and to the left is a dull colored fruit as well. That is a odd diamond shaped color. It's odd, it's diamond shaped, and it's that color. So it's like, rust red.
Very descriptive.
Yes. To the bottom middle of that diamond shaped fruit is a very blurry fruit. It's like out of focus. MK Spectre's been talking about this for weeks. He's like, whenever we get to play, I got tips
He's
on that.
locked in on that
blurry
blurry
fruit.
fruit.
He's really into that blurry
Man.
fruit.
I get it.
I don't even see it.
Yeah, right.
It's too blurry.
Yeah.
It's too blurry.
I'm sorry, the blurry food is not that one. The blurry food is the one that's to the right middle.
Like the one with the purple pit.
Yeah, it's got the pit. It's kind of, and it's out of focus. Like you shouldn't be able to see
It's
inside
a
of
little
it, but you are. It's weird. And then the one just to the left of that one, that's dead center in the chest, is just super squishy, dull colored and squishy.
Nice.
Rotten.
Yeah, and all those colors represent the colors of the fruit. So like that is actually what it is in canon of the game. Okay, then there is a lime green, kind of lemon shaped one that is all the way over to the far left bottom. That is bright lime colored and bright in appearance. Next to that is a peach colored fruit that kind of looks like a peach but a little oddly shapen, and it's also brightly colored. And then you have
Georgia fruit.
You have 4, because at very very, very, very top, you see that there is a fruit that is times 4. It's very cumbersome fruit. It's times 4, which means there's 4 of those, and they're identical. They are small grape-like fruits that are also in the chest as well. So, that is a recap on all the fruits. Now, you know that in canon, there are 3 subtypes of devil fruit. You know that there is a Zoan type, which is usually shifting into some sort of animal or beast. You also know that there is a Logia type, which are the most rare and powerful type of devil fruit. The One Piece definition is that you're able to become and to manipulate an element. But I'll go ahead and tell you players, this is just for players really, not your characters, but for the purpose of this campaign, this is a type of devil fruit that lets you embody and become a spell.
Oh.
I may be giving you more than
D&D
than I should. But we're going to roll with it. Probably shouldn't give you that much spoiler. Then there is Paramecium, which is the most common type of devil fruit. The One Piece definition is the ability to change a part of one's own appearance or body. But the purpose of this campaign is something related usually to your character sheet. So your stats, your abilities, your appearance, items, that kind of stuff. So those are the 3 subtypes. That is what your characters know in canon and in lore of this world, right? Because devil fruits are highly sought after. They're very rare. But when you get your hands on them, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, that is all that your character would know on the surface. Now, we can talk about, like, checks that you could do, or your baby backstory. Your backstory leans towards knowing a little bit more. But the Pandora's box of this is you don't know what you're getting. Because devil fruits are tricky. Oftentimes they are mistyped. You think you're getting one, you get another. You also, with every devil fruit, get what's called the Curse of the Sea. And with the Curse of the Sea, whenever salt water or stuff called sea prism stone you come in contact with, it gives that user of the devil fruit the Curse of the Sea. They gain the restrained condition. They have no swim speed, nor benefits from swim speed. The devil fruit powers become incapacitated, and the user will sink 30 feet in water per round. So you basically lose your connection to the sea.
Don't go in the water.
Don't go in the water.
Oh.
So devil fruits are, like I said, it's a tricky thing. You don't know quite what you're getting, and it comes at a cost. But if you're a gambling man, it might work out for you. So, that is what I can tell you all players generally, and take from that information what you think your characters would know from that. Now, right now, the last thing that the captain said to you, your captain, he was asleep in the boat when you guys were fighting. He comes wandering and sauntering up when you open the chest, and he said that whoever finds the devil fruit should eat it, but leave the rest. It looks like this crate is marked. So that is what he has told you to do. And then he's kind of sauntered off to the side.
Did he explicitly confirm he's not eating one? I forget if we asked him or not.
You did not ask him, but
Okay.
he does not seem interested in partaking in one.
So it's like, I don't know if we should save one for him. For all we know, he
That's his
already has one.
Yeah.
What?
This is very strange. A box full of fruit. I do not understand anything.
Yeah, we can kind of like. I think I could give him the rundown on what devil fruit are,
Okay.
I feel like it would
just
be
to catch you up.
Catch you up on it.
more in line with the character if he just kind of, in his naivete, just grabbed one to eat and ate it. Because he didn't know anything about devil fruit, you know?
I mean, that's how it happened in the show.
All right. What are you gonna reach for? feel free to make checks. I will say this, players, you can do some sort of a check or inspection, okay? This is your choice. Depending on what the devil fruit does, we may need to talk about workshopping your character. I'm willing to be a little flexible here, but I did want a little bit of randomness to this, right? Because that's kind of how the show is. They don't really, they can seek out a devil fruit, but you may never find it, you know, so I kind of wanted to create a situation for you guys where there's a little bit of randomness to it, but I also don't want you to get into something that's just going to kill your vibe for the game.
Right.
So, but
You know, you know, on a like meta level, I think he could probably work with any kind of, you know, I don't think, I'm cool with doing it randomly is what I'm saying.
okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the no check club as well. I think I just want to kind of dive in and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
That's
I
kinda
could do a
random.
nature check to, like, he would probably want to determine if they were poisonous or something, like having not known that they're, you know,
Sure.
devil fruits. So he's gonna kind of pick up this green one and look it over.
The
And,
green one. Which one we talking about? Oh, the lime green one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks pretty good to me, guys. And he just takes a bite out of it.
Ooh, okay, we're already into it. Okay.
Nice.
All right. I feel like I need music for this.
Maybe you can find some piratey music.
He just kind of is kind of confused as to why everybody else is not eating devil fruit with him. Just looking around,
Still staring in reverence.
just like,
This wasn't so bad.
Okay. You take a bite. It's bitter. Tastes awful. Does not taste good to you. So your body kind of clenches up in a gag reflex. You know, I'll let you determine what Ichibi's gag reflex would be, but you react to this because it's not good. But you're able to get it down. But you notice that when you start to swallow, you feel a part of you is gone, never to return again. And it's specifically related to kind of the sea. So you kind of realize that your connection. Well, you don't really know this. Let me back up. You just kind of feel like something just like left you, but you can't remember what it is or place what it is, right? So you just kind of feel
pretty weird, guys.
Yep. So
Don't eat one of those. They're pretty bitter.
So what I think I'm gonna do is, so after that, you notice your body feels real funny, and it kind of starts to change a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the character sheet of the fruit you just ate. Okay, so you'll have the description.
Okay.
But I want you to Discord me privately, or tell the group when you're ready of how this changes you. Okay. All right. So you guys are all in a gasp
Oh no.
as you watch your buddy.
Wow. Something's happened.
Something has happened. Okay. I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to put it into Climate's journal. So you now have in your journal the name of the fruit and its description at the bottom. So it's like the picture, and then you scroll down, you can so read that and then tell us what happens to him when you're ready, okay? Take a minute if you want. While that he's kind of reacting to this, he's kind of seizing up, what is the rest of the group doing?
Orthos is looking at him and saying, you know what? It's either this or your fish. So he just reaches in and grabs the... You know which one he's grabbing.
The autofocus
blurry
one, the
fruit.
blurry fruit. Alright.
Takes a big old bite at it.
Okay. So the blurry food, it kind of messes with your eyes. So at one point, like right before you eat it, you just don't look at it because it's just like messing with your eyes too much on your depth perception, and you just feel for that first bite. It is also very, very gross. You notice too as well that as soon as you bite it, you kind of get a natural like seizing and gag reflex from it. You swallow that first gross bite and you feel like there's something that has been disconnected from you, like a piece of you has just been lost. You don't know what that is, but it just feels like part of you can never get back. And now I will give you your description of yours that you just ate.
I would also just like to point out, Orthos doesn't waste food, so he finishes it all.
Takes the whole thing.
The whole thing. Stem and all.
What do you think? I'm going to edit this. I'm going to give this over to MK. MK, you have this now in your journal, so you can look at it. You inherently don't seem to have any outside reaction like what's happening over to Climate Changers to Ichibi. So Ichibi, you've read your fruit, or Climate, you've read your fruit, you've looked at the description, so what happens? Or do you need more time to think this through?
No.
Okay.
I've got to... so as you're watching, Ichibi kind of falls to his knees, and you can see the color of his skin starts to change slightly to more of a greenish hue, and you notice all of the hair on his body begins to lengthen and then it kind of bind into larger cords that then turn into like tentacles, essentially like octopus like tentacles, a la the guy from
Davy
Pirates
Jones.
of the Caribbean. Yeah, Davy Jones. And he sort of has like on the ends of some of the tentacles, it's sort of spike-like protrusions, and he's sort of become, I guess, like, think of the water temple people from Zelda slash
Zora.
yeah, like slash Davy Jones or whatever,
Pretty wild.
And he is just, I would feel like this would be terribly confusing and painful, and I think he's probably like curled up in a ball in the sand. That was the worst fruit I've ever had.
You look a bit different.
And as you say that, he starts looking at his hands and looking at himself. What has happened to me? What is this cursed place that turns me into this? And he's like, also sort of, wary of the ocean around him now. Sort of seems to be like backing away from it. It's just full on, werewolf in London kind of like crazy body horror transformation in front of all of you guys.
Like the Fly, just like.
I think he's still like recognizable, like his facial features and everything. But he doesn't. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, Garza is gonna think for the briefest of moments and then say quietly to himself, "Gotta be the strongest pirate crew," and he's gonna grab the diamond fruit and try to scarf it in one swallow.
Is that a good?
That was a solid
Nice.
choice. That was a solid
Just
choice.
point down and just try to gulp it down in one go.
Okay. Garza, it is very gross to you. Your character may or may not throw up or have a big gag reflex to the raunchiness.
I think
of
he's
this.
gonna physically hold his mouth shut to keep himself from vomiting.
It's kind of rotten tasting, but
Ugh.
just like the others, you swallow it, you feel a piece of you is kind of just gone. You don't know why or what part of you. You just feel part of you is missing. And the fruit is so hot. It's not spicy hot. It's like cook temperature hot. Like it's unfathomable. Like it's not that this chest of fruits has been like on an oven, but it feels like this particular fruit has. Like it kind of burns the roof of your mouth a little bit. And I will drop that into your character journal, your player journal, so you now have the description.
Ooh.
And we will reveal, I think for fun, you can reveal it later once we kind of get through this role play if you want of what you got, but I'm liking this like reaction. So while P.S. Zombie's reading his character sheet, does Orthos do anything upon ingesting his devil fruit? Like you got your description, so do you think your character does anything out of this?
It kind of goes to like to just like put his hand through his hair and ends up moving his hand too fast and smacks himself in the forehead.
That's good.
And he's kind of like looking down at his hand and he's like shaking his hands out, and they seem to be going a little too fast. He's worried that the fruit has kind of made him sick, altered, kind of maybe got him a fever or something. He's not thinking straight. So he's kind of trying to figure that out.
You seem to be hitting yourself.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it so hot. Something's off.
At the same time, Ichibi, he's like turning a tentacle, like slaps him in the face from his his tentacle dreadlocks.
You don't look so hot yourself.
Why is everyone hitting themselves?
Try a fruit, you'll like it.
I think Gornick is going to look at all of this and sort of the chaos unfolding around him and the reactions they've had. I'm just going to look at the box of fruit and say, you know what? I'm also kind of gray and squishy and nothing bad, I don't do anything wrong. So I'm going to try that gray squishy one that looks delicious to me. And he's going to grab it out of that box and throw it in his mouth just as quick as he can. He's going to know from watching the others that it's probably not the best tasting thing he's about to eat.
That one is especially gross because of the texture. It's squishy.
Yes.
So it's so gross to get in there, So you're struggling with the texture. It's foul. It's not good. You've got a gag reflex, all that stuff. So you managed to get some of it down though, and once again you feel that there's a connection lost to something, and you can't quite place it. Part of you is just broken off and is missing now. And man, yeah, you got a good one too. Y'all picked really well. Hats off to you all.
I mean, gray and squishy. How could you go wrong?
It's the power of random.
It's the power of love. Okay.
I wonder what would happen if we had each picked one of the four available, the same one.
We'd all get
And we eat all
magic
four.
powers, like Power Rangers.
So it is in your journal, Alex. If you go to your journal, you can see that the picture of the fruit is there. If you click on it, you can scroll down and it will tell you the description. I'll let you kind of read through that. You guys don't notice on Orthos, Garza, or Gordic really any initial change like you did with Ichibi, but they've got stuff going on with themselves. So Garza, you had a chance to look at what your fruit is. Do you think you have any reaction or anything that your character does in response to the gifting of these new powers?
Yeah, I think I think like after eating it, like I've kind of dropped to my knees, like trying not to vomit. And then like as I'm there, I start to sweat, but the sweat immediately turns to steam, and so I start just like slightly steaming, like as I am on the ground. And I think I just need a second to adjust, so I don't do anything in particular with it right now. But I'm kind of adjusting to the new feeling I've got.
That's cool. All right, Gornick.
Just sort of panting in the ground.
So Garz is over there panting. Gornick, do you do any initial reaction to your power-ups?
No, not initially. I think I'm still reading through a little bit of this. I think he's gonna sort of similarly kind of just bide his time as he's still processing these changes.
Okay, cool. So you have all partaken into the devil fruits. So, all right, it's gonna be an interesting campaign.
Hope nobody gets in the water.
That's right.
Yeah, next episode
watch
about Rex.
How do I access my journal?
Do I know?
It's a little.
How do I access my? That's what I thought. That's what I'm clicking at.
Oh yeah, I feel like you had this problem before.
Yeah.
It's the little book.
Yeah, that's what I'm clicking on. It just shows me like characters, but I can't select anything.
It should. What I shared with you should be a handout.
Hold on.
And sometimes it collapses, so you gotta push the little plus symbol.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't see the fruits or anything that you shared with me.
Take a picture of your thing.
I'm sorry.
Text it to me.
Alright.
I feel like Chibi would kind of look around and be like, "So, how long do you think this is going to last?"
Probably wears off in a minute.
Yeah.
He's like looking around. What?
I'll be like, "What do you mean? It's devil fruit. We're like this for the rest of our lives."
What? Oh, I
Is this forever?
need to process this. Is that a crack in the ground that just appeared?
Yeah, I thought I could mark the picture of the chest of which fruits you guys selected, and
but it went like through.
It went through it to the map, and now it looks cool. It looks like a cool little rift on the map. So I'm just gonna leave it. Alex, it's on there, bud. You got the devil fruit chest is at the very top of your browser, and then it says something fruit. You should be able to click that.
Oh, okay. I was in the. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
All right, I got it.
And then the description should be there below the picture.
Yep.
Do we feel like we want to? Oh, cool. We got a little inkwell island that we're developing here.
It's cool they added fill to the tool.
Do we want to let the reveals from what you guys picked happen naturally over the course of the story? Or do we just want to reveal it for fun to one another? What do you think? I don't know how to do this.
I'm good with revealing the mechanical side of it at some other time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's delay
And
it
we'll
one
just
week.
let each other see hints
Mm-hmm. I like
of
that.
what we can do.
Cool. Alright, so you all partook in your fruit. You're kind of standing around like feeling the effects of these power-ups that you took. Your captain has now gone back over to Marion D. Kite, has walked back over using his weapon that we've talked about before that's like a long spear with a curved blade. Forget the name of it. He uses it to shut the chest back up. And then uses the point of it to point to the symbol on the front, which, if you recall, it was the symbol of the matriarch pirates which is one of the 3 overlords of the sea. And he kind of sticks the blade into the wood of the treasure chest through this symbol, and says, the rest of these fruits are probably marked, so now that you've all partaken in it, we should probably leave the rest to the matriarch pirates. I can see there's several vessels already approaching. And he pulls his blade and he gestures it towards the other end of the island, opposite of where you guys entered, and you notice that there is a big fleet of ships coming to this very location. And he is gesturing back to the little skiff boat that you guys came in on to do a exit.
They're real happy we ate some of their rare fruit.
What about our little goblin buddies? All still alive.
They're all
Yes,
dead.
I knocked out one of them.
Oh, okay. Then you're calling on what you want to do. I forgot you got that one unconscious.
Yeah.
Not to be rude.
Whatever you want to do with the homeboy.
Uncaring, but he has seen our faces.
Yeah, we gotta take
What is
care
this,
of
Squid Games? It's crazy.
You're right.
Hey, Squid Games!
That means he's got to join the crew.
You talking
And
to
I'll
me?
pick him up and start carrying him towards the ship.
Just got a goblin with you.
Hope you can cook.
That's hilarious.
How
Yeah.
familiar are you with Stockholm syndrome?
You would be a
And
good
then,
goblin.
As I pass the chest, I kind of linger on it and go, what the hell? And I pop one of the grapes in the goblin's mouth on my way out.
All right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, so for that, let's let's
You
do
feel free to
this.
keep that to yourself if it's funnier.
No, we're doing this. Okay. I need you to roll a d4, PS on.
Oh, okay. 2.
Okay. So he is unconscious, so he kind of like gags. He's
What have I done?
gasping or whatever, but you get it down. Same description, but unconscious for him. You roll a 2, so he starts to take the characteristics. He doesn't turn into it, but he starts to take the characteristics of a displacer beast.
Oh my god. What have I done?
So let
Oh my
me
gosh.
put that in the
What have I
chat,
done?
or just Google.
He's just like teleporting
I got a
around.
little teleported goblin now.
Cool.
Oh no.
So if you guys remember, this was in. I think I should be showing it on the. Yeah, there you go. Showing it on the stream right there. This was in the. If anybody saw the wonderful Chris Pine Dungeons and Dragons movie, they did a really good job with the Displacer Beast on that. But that is what they look like typically. So he looks into a little goblin version of that, and just characteristic like he's not a Displacer Beast because the CRN is not the same, but also because he ate a fruit that turned him into the characteristics of a Displacer Beast. So now
Does
you
he
have.
have like the tentacle things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
we'll say he's got like maybe the tentacle things on the back. Maybe his hands get a little more clawish. Maybe he gets a little bit of green fur instead of green fleshiness that he has. Now we have a little Displacer Beast going.
Yeah, more like this, like a little bit more of a. That's a little
Aw.
babe. Look at him.
He's cute.
He's
Like
so
a
He's a
cute.
cute little goblin.
He's so cute.
Precious.
Cool. I love how you just mess with this
That's
guy's
awesome.
life. You kidnap him to put out your credit,
Hey,
force him to
better
eat
than
devil
being
fruit.
dead. He's our chopper now.
So he like kind of winces unconsciously in pain and makes some weird breathing noises through his unconsciousness, and you guys like struggle to hang on to him because like he morphs in shape and stuff. Do you continue to take him with you as a turned a goblin faux displacer beast.
I think he's going to have a lot of questions when he wakes up, and I don't want to deal with any of that. So I say we just leave him here.
Just make like an arch nemesis and then leave.
This feels like an origin story.
If you do that, I've got some really good lore for some point way down the road.
Oh no.
Just seems like a lot of work, you know?
Maybe we should tie him up.
All right, take a vote. Are we taking him or are we leaving him? I vote take. He's our chopper now.
I vote take.
I think we should take him.
I'm
The takes
also
have
going
it.
to vote. I'm gonna
But
vote
I
take.
think
I'm also surprised by the results.
tie him up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Sounds good.
Give him another fruit. I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's just do it.
I don't think it works like that.
All right, so you kidnap this goblin and head out.
We do.
All right. See you guys. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, as we're sailing out, I don't know if something happens before that. But as we like start pushing out on the water, I'm gonna go up to the whatever the rear of the ship is called, the stern, the stern of our little skiv, and I'm gonna shout, "We're gonna be the greatest pirate crew!" And I'll produce flames in my hand, and a little ball of flame will appear in my palm, and I'll start chucking my produced flames at the debris of the ship to light it on fire to kind of just ignite the whole island.
Whoa.
That's cool.
So I'm just chucking flames at the, whatever broken pieces of ship are around. See if I can light them on fire.
Yeah, and Chibi kind of slaps you on the back like, "Good job, man." And you,
And I almost fall off the ship like, ah!
Do a d20 roll. Just give me a luck roll real quick. I want to see
Yep.
if your fire destruction messes with the treasure trove of devil fruits or not. I'm just going to use the dice to determine.
I thought you were trying to light our boat on fire.
But you look over and you realize it's a tentacle.
Well, if I roll a 1, maybe.
Okay. You do some damage to the islands, not centralized in the middle though.
Alright.
Cool. And with that, you guys set sail. As I switch maps.
Every time.
Did you make this?
Well, this is the actual theme song from the show.
Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't get me in trouble. Be a zombie. This is the PU2.
That's right.
PU2.
It's heavily edited. It's
This is the PU2 ASU cover. It's a parody song. You can't at me.
It's covered under parody laws.
That's right.
Don't at me.
Okay.
To add commentary.
So you guys should be looking at the map that you're setting sail back on. You guys, such a good song. I'm gonna cut it down just a little bit though. Okay. The middle, you can see that you guys were in the Moon Islands. You have been kind of in the Moon Islands when you were in Arc Novalis. So it's that top left quadrant of the map. You can see that the quadrants are split up what's called by an area called the Pirates Run, which is very difficult seas, very stormy seas to traverse. You were on a very remote island at the very border of that line that your guide set you adrift towards. So your fellow shipwright back in Arc Novalis. So He sent you at sail for like 3 days. You ended up at this remote island. You are now being turned around, and you are on course to go back to Archnevelis. And you should be back in about a week's time, which is about how long the shipwright in the Archnevelis told you. And that shipwright's name was something on my notes. Keep scrolling. Nero Keel. So you got to make your way back to him. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to put on some jaunty tunes as you guys set sail for about 3 days journey back to the port to get your ship. Because if you remember, Nero Keel is building the Kite Pirates a ship for you all, your pirate crew. So,
Oh yeah.
we'll put on some merry pirate music as you guys sail back. What is going on during this time of the journey? As you sail away from danger at that remote island, and the pirate ships didn't even notice your escape.
Well, I think we probably tied the goblin to the mast.
Like a hood ornament.
That's right. He
Why'd you let him
comes to.
escape it?
That's right. Your
Like,
displacer
what has happened to my
morph
life?
goblin wakes up and is freaking the freak out because he had no idea what happened to him. So, let's go! He's freaking out. So what do you do about that?
So,
I told you we shouldn't have brought him.
does the goblin speak English? Or the common language?
Yeah, he's bits of common. It's not perfect, but
Okay.
So you have joined our crew?
I would have never. I'm loyal to the.
Are you sure? You are on the boat?
The Silver Moon Pirates.
Silver Moon.
Silver Moon
Well,
Privateers. I know. And he makes like cat noises too a little bit because he's a smart displacer.
hissing.
He's like hissing a little bit.
Someone get him a ball of yarn.
Yeah, go ahead.
You may feel a little disoriented. I do too. But, I think we can work through this together, buddy. And he kind of like puts his one of his tentacles on his shoulder.
I'm gonna need a roll for that. I don't know what. I don't know if that's animal handling or what.
A tentacle on the shoulder.
D20, okay.
Do you want to treat? You want to? Okay, let's do this. This is funny. Do you want to appeal to his displacer side, or do you want to appeal to his goblin side? So you can persuade the goblin. You can handle the displacer beast. We'll do that.
Ooh.
And you guys are gonna make me have to craft a name for this guy. I'm pretty sure.
We can name him.
Surprisingly, I don't have proficiency in animal handling, so he's gonna appeal to his goblin side,
Okay.
which is persuasion.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
He gets quieter, but he's not comforted by that. He kind of pushes, tries to get the technicals off of him.
He wasn't
Okay.
comforted by a tentacle in the hand?
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with this guy?
If that didn't do it, nothing will.
Right?
Well, I'll say, forget the Silver Moon Pirates. The Kite Pirates are going to be the greatest pirate crew in the sea. So, trust me, you're going to want to join us.
No. Diana's gonna kill me. The matriarch pirates will have my head. No, no, meow, no, meow. You have not convinced him.
And I'll kind of pull one of his brand new back tentacles around to where he can see it and be like, sorry to break this to you, but you ate their devil fruit. The matriarch pirates are going to eat them. They'd kill you anyways.
What? That was very well played. Hats off to you. I'm going to give you an inspiration for that, PSL. That was well.
Wow, thanks.
That was nice. I like that. He's very fearful of that comment, and you've got him unnerved. You're right. You're right. They'll all kill me. I was not. How was I supposed to? Meow. I wasn't supposed to eat that. I don't know what Displacer Beast make, but it looks like a panther, so I'm just gonna make cat noise.
Yeah, he's like a little displacer beast,
Yeah.
and so I think kitten really fits his vibe. What's the cat from Puppy Dog Pals? Hissy?
Hissy, yes. There you go.
Gonna call him Hissy.
I don't even have a Displacer Beast on Roll20's character template to work from.
It's too advanced for Roll20.
It really is. Gosh. I'll have to figure that out. Okay. All right. So he's sitting there, kind of now deep in thought, and kind of hands in or claws in his near his eyes, and he's. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm dead either way. Kind of looks up at all of you for guidance, tied up. What I do?
Orthos goes up to him and says, well, it's real simple. Either you join us or you go swimming.
Right? I think, can Gornick, so how did just kind of a random question, how do the powers from these dragon fruits work? Are we able to just sort of use them, or
Yes.
are there special conditions? Okay.
Yours
So I think
is
Gornick
at will.
Okay, so Gornick is going to step forward and use, he's been hearing kind of like a weird sound in his head, and so he's going to step forward in front of the goblin creature and use telekinesis, which he received from the dragon fruit.
Nice.
And I'm going to try to read the goblin's thoughts.
Okay. And y'all, we're gonna have to workshop these as they come up. Like I gotta really tell.
We're really coming into our own, this crew.
That's right. So I don't need to use that to play. If you will click, Alec, I'll do it for you actually. But if you click on your icons, there's how the shiny book where you go to your journal. Next to that is a bunch of books, like 3. If you click on that and search for telekinesis, you can cast the spell and put the description in the chat. So basically what you're doing is you're casting this at will. Telekinesis. I can put that in the chat for you if you want.
Got it.
Okay. What's nice is if you have your character sheet open, you can drag that.
Oh,
onto
wow.
your character sheet.
I messed that up. It's telekinesis, not telepathy. So I can't read his thoughts. I can only move him with my mind.
You could do
not
that.
pop his
You
head.
pull his brain out and look out.
You didn't even want him to come with us anyways.
In light of that, I'm just gonna have a look at him and remove, with my mind, the bindings that we have on him and sort of float him out over the
Very
water.
intimidating.
And just say, are you sure you don't want to join?
Okay, that would be Mage Hand. You can use that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So you cast Mage Hand and do that. Whatever, dude! Yay, I'm a kite pirate now!
It worked! We'll sort of float him back to the mast and re-secure his bonds.
That is a useful skill.
Hey, pirate birds are supposed to join! They're not supposed to be captives!
I'm gonna kind of jump
For
and do a
hazing, buddy.
freeze frame high five. Like, we did it!
We saved the day.
We saved the goblin. Like, you kicked him.
Just ruined his life.
Saved him.
That's great. All right. Is anybody going to ask his name? Or are we just going to keep him captive?
I thought it was hissy.
We should give him. That's what we should start calling him.
It's like, don't you want to know my name? What? I thought you were a hissy. Pretty sure a lot of people said that.
I feel
We're
like
just gonna
he
call him
doesn't
Missy.
like me, so I'm going to stay away from him a little bit.
Yeah, so I'll ask him. I'll be like, so what do they call you, crewman? Kind of punch him on the
Ragnar.
shoulder.
Ragnar.
No.
Ragnar the cat, I guess? No.
Back to the cat.
I can see that.
You're like, I'll kind of turn to party and say, are we going to remember that? Or
I like Hissy.
is Hissy kind of sticking? That nickname that we gave him while he was still unconscious.
After we destroyed his life.
Settle down, I'm trying to rest. The captain is still in his hammock this whole journey through your thing with Hissy and is rolled back over in his hammock, but he was awoken to all the back and forth with Ragnar.
I think something might be wrong with the captain.
We should really get his thyroid checked.
Yes. Something's going on with his hormones. Oh, man.
Yeah, so I don't know, we gotta give him a job on the ship. What are we gonna have him do?
For that matter, all of y'all have really not established your crew part.
Well, this isn't our final ship
Well,
yet, so
That's true.
Yeah, the jobs are probably not the same, but you know, we need someone to clean the deck. You know, why don't you
Bornick
start
will just
there,
sort of-
little buddy?
Bornick's gonna step forward and say, I have my job, and walk over to the captain's like hammock and start gently rocking it with his mind.
and when you suggest that he swabs the deck, I snatch my broom and immediately start cleaning it, like looking at him like, try it. This is my job.
I think Achibi's gonna go to the edge of the boat and look down into the water and kind of, you know, maybe just drape an arm off the side, see if it, you know, see what the water feels like.
You get very weak in that hand.
Hmm.
You lose some feeling in it, and you feel kind of exhausted. Like your whole body starts to feel that way, but it stimulates from your hand that you put in the water.
Okay. He keeps that to himself.
Rude.
Oops.
Gornak, the captain is not happy that you're messing with his sleeping times.
Shh, it's helping. It's helping.
So he points the blade right in your face. He's like, you're about to make an enemy for life. Leave me alone. He goes back in.
All right. I just take the blade out of his hand with my mind and sort of set it over on the desk, like out of reach, and just continue rocking his hammock.
And he actually goes, he goes, kind of feels nice. And he falls back asleep.
Starts just like
Lets it happen.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, it's nice. All right. Any more hijinks while you're en route to the city of
Yeah, I was gonna say we could get our new crewman acclimated, but to be honest, he's been on the crew approximately like 10 minutes less than us, so I don't really have anything to teach him.
At that moment when you're like, we should probably, you say that, like I envision in this moment you saying that, and then you all cutting over to him, and he's on the edge of the boat coughing up a fur ball, just like.
And we just hands on the hips go, oh, hissy. We all have a laugh.
Alright, if that's gonna stick, I need to put it on the character sheet. Ragnar Hissy.
AKA hissy.
Cool. Alright. Anything else before we transition to your return trip? We're going to flash forward a couple days. Also, this would be a good time to get your rests in. As a reminder, you basically can do a full rest this trip because it's 3 days journey by water. So make sure to put your HP back up to full, spell slots back up, all the things back up.
Let's have a look, see. Just vibe into this music.
You guys notice that
chill.
your friend Hissy is starting to grow into his body a little bit. And everybody is, right? Like, you all were kind of awkward when you first got your power-ups. You're now trying to, like, learn with it. It's becoming part of you. You're kind of, you've gone from less awkward, where you kind of can't manipulate your powers or your body or get used to your new body. Like Ichibi and his tentacles, like he's getting used to that over the course of the trip, so everybody's kind of growing into their own as they travel. Hissy, the whole trip, is very dejected. He feels discriminated against by you guys profusely, but he's just at day 3, getting close to arrival, he's just kind of accepted that this is what it is. You've convinced him that he's not really got any other options, so he's just kind of hanging out.
I'm glad he's resigned himself to his fate.
The captain does not seem to care.
The quicker that happens, the easier things go.
At one point, the captain just looks at him and just kind of gives him a nod. And you guys are all watching that, and you think it's like a nod of approval, so you get excited about that. So anyway,
I'll say to the captain, "It's great. We don't even have to pay him." This is news to Hissy.
He hisses.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't really say it. I'm just teasing him.
You want
just
to be
hazing
here,
the new
right?
guy.
Do what?
You want to be here, right, Hissy?
He's happy about it.
He's lost himself to the pleasure beams. It's so much higher CR than his base race that it's taking him over.
That's a good pausing point right there. Okay. You guys start to stroll back into Arc Navalis, where you started your journey. This is where you met Nero Keel. He was your shipwright you encountered. You helped him out. You ran off some local thugs that were trying to take his building supplies. He, in turn, agreed to build you a pirate ship. Your captain decided to get in a street brawl with some corporate execs from the big Ethereal Craft, which is the big shipbuilding corporation that is sort of taking up different local mom and pop shipbuilding shops and being all corporate America on them. So that is because he did that. You guys had to get out of town, and now you're coming back. You do notice that there in the harbor is a Tidal Watch vessel. It's pretty small, but Minuteman militia vessel, which are the military in this world, is very small. Doesn't seem to have any major players on it, but it seemed to be stuff has happened. Like, you can tell that there has been some inspections, searching that may have happened on this island. So it's kind of been, apple cart's been turned up a little bit, right? Like turned over and back up. So you guys roll into your port. Your skiv kind of goes in unnoticed. As you know, in the Moon Islands, you have very little amount of daylight time. So you guys hit when it starts to get first dark, and you roll right into shop. You pull into where you departed, and you see Nero Keel there, welcoming you. And he has like a crudely made tarp that conceals one of the other ports on the other side. His shop, if you recall, had 3 different ports that went in the water, and you kind of come into his hangar. So you go pull right where you departed your journey. He oars you, he kind of guides you in a little bit and gets you all set up there. And he seems to be a little less stressed out than he was when you last saw him. He seems to be more pleasant and calm-tempered. But this crudely built tarp behind him conceals the rest of his hangar. And I'm going to flash his picture up once more so you can remember what he looks like. So that is Nero Keel. He's a half-orc, older gentleman. That is your...
He looks kind of like a Metalocalypse character.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
A little
for
bit.
sure. For sure. Okay. And he's... You survived. Very nice. And didn't damage my vessel much. I appreciate that. Your ship's done. Points back to the tarp. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Might as well.
The captain pops out. He kind of gives a nod. You all kind of
I'm like
unload.
very starry-eyed, like, oh.
He you guys kind of all line up on that same dock looking towards the tarp. He's trying to do like a big reveal for you, it seems. But the last person to exit his vessel is Hissy. So he freaks the freak out when he sees Hissy because it's a weird goblin-shaped displacer beast. And so he's like, "Oh my god, what the hell is that? What are you?"
This is our buddy.
This is Sissy. What are you, weird?
They call me Hissy, meow.
You met Hissy.
Yeah, you mean his? Oh, old Hissy? I even forgot he was here. Yeah, we have a new crewmate.
What? I don't understand you guys. And then he goes over and he pulls down the tarp, revealing.
I also like that he noticed Hissy and was alarmed by it, but Ichibi was like, "This is fine." He saw like a
so
normal guy
That's
a few
right.
days ago, and now he sees Davy Jones, and he's like,
He does a double take after
This
that.
again.
Yeah, I feel like I need a cloak and a hood or something. Can't just be walking around with my tentacles everywhere.
Whoa.
but he sees this kind of stuff all the time. He's like, yeah.
They probably ate a devil fruit.
Okay, you.
All right, so what do we see?
You see something that is going to be in all of your journals.
Ooh.
Okay, show the players. That is what you see. Not that. Not the character mancer. Where's the picture? That's the picture. You guys see it. You all should have Kite pirate ships. I misspelled it. A little typo there. But
Ah, nice.
you can see the character.
Classic.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty classic looking. It's large. You can look there at the picture. They're on stream. Everybody can see it, right? Yeah. Okay. So you all have access to the character sheet. It does have a character sheet because it's got attributes to it. It's got HP. It's got armor class. It's got crew passenger threshold, which is 20. It's got cargo. So it's got a loadout. So we will talk a little bit about this. This will be a limiting factor. You can't just plunder an entire couple of villages and take tons and tons of stuff. So yeah, sorry.
Limiting,
Gonna hold to it a
limiting
little bit.
factors, lame.
Yeah, real world applications. So you do have that, but you now have a ship as the Kite Pirates. So, kind of Nero Keel's like ta-da, kind of like, bah. and it's very, very well built. Looks like it is very a fine product. It is actually a class of ship for D&D called something. Now, I've got the actual class written down somewhere, but it is considered to be a sailing ship, I believe.
Cool. Sailing for adventure on the deep blue sea. Hey ho, we'll go anywhere the wind is blowing. Shut up, cut the train.
The little Muppets Treasure Island there.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
This AI generated
All right.
octopus person. Oh, my
Oh, were you
God.
updating your appearance?
I
great.
can't even put it on Discord.
He's like, it's too much.
I'm gonna step away real quick from my computer, but if you guys want to debate about your
How
ship,
dare
it is
you.
proper etiquette to give it a name. So you may want to start
Ooh.
talking about
Is,
that.
is the
amongst
captain
yourselves.
gonna leave that to us?
Charles.
Doesn't seem to care. Yeah.
Charles. We'll name it Charles.
Jethro.
Jethro.
It should probably have
What was it?
something to do with kites, right?
Bodie McBoatface. The flying kite.
McBoderson.
Yeah, I kind of like Bodie McBoatface. I feel like that will be the opposite of epic name that people will be expecting.
Oh.
Let's see.
The Tangerine Dream.
Ooh.
I mean, it sounds delicious.
It's like a dream symbol.
Let's see.
The Sea Hammer.
Ooh.
Got the Titanic.
Yeah.
I feel
Historically,
like there
that's
was
called
another
like-
ship
That's a
named
great
that.
ship name. Why haven't they used that?
What was the first one? The Britannica? What did that wreck before it?
Oh yeah.
There will be no more Puppy Dog Pals references, though, so you cannot name the
Okay,
ship
all right,
Bob
fine,
or anything like that.
Fine.
Or ARF.
Unbelievable.
I give you one. I
didn't realize this was going to be an on rails campaign.
It's not. It's on the sea.
Gemini.
You don't have
Looking
to
at
decide
random
yet,
words around my room. Caution, zombies. Yes, that doesn't work.
Well, this can be another one where you decide the next session where you sit and think on it. But that is your ship.
Cool.
Well, do we want a kind of serious name or kind of more jokey? Because we could do, since we're the Kite Pirates, we could do something like Fair Winds.
Ooh.
Nice.
I like that.
You know, we're the Kite Pirates.
It would be very appropriate that Garza specifically would come up with an on-brand name.
I'm like a kite. I'm a pirate fanboy, so I'm like everything has to match the theme. That's how pirates work. They're like, yeah, and the plundering. I'm like, plundering? I don't know what you're talking about. It's all about branding.
That's right.
It's all about brand.
I like that a lot. That's a good game. But it's y'all's call. And the captain seems open to whatever.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So you're naming it what?
Fair Winds.
Fair Winds. Sounds good. I'm going to change the name of that. Fair Winds.
I need to look at this Displacer Beast.
Bay Winds.
Ah.
I'm going to go ahead and tick. There is the four of you plus your captain and your kit in Hissy. So that's 6. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6. So you have space for 14 more people aboard once you get your crew on.
I also love that, like, a ship's cat is an actual thing, and we just made our own ship's cat.
To control rodents.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
I
We
mean,
have
unless
like the T-1000 of rodent destruction.
Goblin's already good at killing rodents. Displacer beast goblin, double good.
Perfect.
Well, your captain speaks up to Marion D. Kite. I hope you guys are ready for when we become the Buccaneer King. We're not going to stop till we get to the top. And he points to the sky. And then music plays.
And I'm just bawling with pride. Our captain's so inspiring. But now, instead of tears streaming down my face, there's just like steam coming off of my eyes as they instantly evaporate. So I just have like a cloud of steam around my head.
All right. And the first time ever, your captain seems like commanding, which is very unique. He's just like, let's set sail right away. And knocks his weapon 3 times on the floor of the ship.
Cool.
Nice.
What a song.
That's right.
I'll just stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our session for tonight. Woo woo!
Was that only session 2 or is that session 3?
Session 3. But in only 3 sessions, you have had a ship, a devil fruit power up, all the and a displacer beast, all the things,
and a new friend
you need in a quality campaign.
Who knows what could happen next time?
That's right.
Old Hissy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Piece of 8, Episode 3. So thank you for joining us and finding us here tonight. We will be putting this on YouTube, but feel free to check us out on the other videos as well. Join us next week, though. Fun does not stop today. It continues into next week when we will be doing another session of The Unbeaten Path. And then we'll be on this session in 2 weeks. So make sure to come back on the 20th of August for that next dose of Piece of 8. Players, thank you for playing with us tonight. Just a little workshop item. Make sure to think about your role on the ship and a little bit more of how that's going to look as we move into the next series of this campaign. But thank you for playing. This was very fun. Didn't expect everybody to take a devil fruit, so that's going to be very interesting on how that plays out.
It's just too tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of like it. I feel like it's going to be fun.
Yeah. So,
Like a whole new dynamic. It's also rare you have this much to play with as a level 1 character. Like, you've got a lot of tools and fun stuff.
Yep. So you don't want to miss out, folks. The campaign's just getting set as the Kite Pirates are setting sail, and things are about to get real crazy. So join us in 2 weeks, and definitely join us next week for another Unbeaten Path. This is PU2 and Cru saying thank you for joining us, and everybody have a wonderful good night, and we'll catch you later.